Fran and the Enchanted Train of Friendship. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a boy named Fran. Fran was 4 years old and loved playing with trains. He had a younger sister, Sophie, who was 2 years old. Fran often played with Sophie, but sometimes, when Sophie wanted to take his favorite train car, Fran would push her, and they would start arguing. Mom and Dad were worried that Fran and Sophie couldn't get along. One day, while Fran was playing in the yard, he noticed something unusual. In the bushes, he saw a small enchanted train. The train was colorful and shone with bright lights. Fran approached it and heard a soft voice. "Hello, Fran. I am the Enchanted Train of Friendship. Would you like to embark on a journey that will teach you how to be kind and helpful?" Fran was very excited and shouted, "Yes, I want to." The train took him to a magical forest where they met various animals. The first stop was a meadow where little bunnies were playing. One of the bunnies, named Bunnykins, had a problem. His basket of carrots had tipped over and all the carrots were scattered across the meadow. Fran approached Bunnykins and said, "I'll help you, Bunnykins." Together they started gathering the carrots and putting them back into the basket. Bunnykins was very grateful and said, "Thank you, Fran, you are very kind." The next stop was a pond where little ducklings lived. One of the ducklings, named Ducky, had lost her mother and was very scared. Fran decided to help Ducky find her mother. They searched around the entire pond, but couldn't find her anywhere. Fran began to worry that they would never find Ducky's mother. At one point, Fran started to lose hope and sat down by the pond. "We can't do it, Ducky," he said worriedly. Ducky began to cry, and Fran felt very sad. Then the train spoke. "Fran, don't give up. Remember, together you can achieve anything." Fran stood up and said, "You're right, Enchanted Train. Let's try again." Together with Ducky, they started searching once more, this time with greater enthusiasm. Suddenly they heard quacking. It was Ducky's mother. Ducky ran to her, and both ducklings were very happy. Fran felt very proud that he didn't give up and helped Ducky. When Fran returned home, he realized how important it is to be kind and helpful, especially to his sister Sophie. The next time Sophie wanted to play with his train car, instead of pushing her, Fran said, "Sophie, let's play together." Sophie was very happy, and Mom and Dad were proud of Fran. From that day on, Fran and Sophie played together without arguing, and Fran always remembered the lessons he learned from the Enchanted Train of Friendship. Fran learned that being kind and helpful makes everyone happier. Now he knows that instead of pushing his sister, it's better to suggest playing together. Just like Fran, everyone can learn how important it is to be good to others, especially to those we love.